I think if Tony Ferguson fights Khabib, I'm putting my money on Tony Ferguson, as great as Khabib is.
Fair.
Because I thought Khabib's striking was, it's not in the area code of his grappling. What Khabib's so good at is getting you to the ground, holding you there and punching you in the face. And I don't think there's anybody better. You're not getting him off. His takedowns are great, although Iaquinta, actually shucked some of them. That's a big deal. So, if you can keep Khabib on his feet, or you can weather that storm and keep standing up, which is a tall order because nobody can stand up with him. But if anybody can, it's Tony Ferguson, and I got Tony Ferguson either by I don't know about KO, but by decision, 100%. And again, Conor McGregor is a smaller frame than Khabib, but Conor McGregor hits really fucking hard and really accurately. And if Khabib decides to stand and bang with Conor, like the only thing Khabib can do with Conor is to take him down and do what he did to Iaquinta. And if that's the case, I don't think Conor gets him off him. But he's just too strong. But that's what he has to do. He has to make it a boring fight with Conor until he beats him into the ground.
Most of Khabib's fight, people forget that most of his fights aren't like breathtakingly exciting.
They're boring.
He takes you down.
That's right.
And like his ground pound's good. I don't think it's the best. He doesn't go for a ton of submissions unless you give up your back or something like that.
Well, Iaquinta weathered that storm, didn't he? I mean, that was kind of...
That was a man preparing for a 3-round fight.
Yeah. And again, I think Khabib he's just not in the area code, striking wise, of Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is an outstanding striker. There's a reason. Yeah. There's the reason he did what he did to everybody, including Max Holloway, including Jose Aldo, and our boy Eddie Alvarez. I mean, so he is a much better striker than people. Well, not even much better, but everybody knows that. Look what he did with Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz is a great boxer, really good boxer. So anyway, I think that Khabib is going to have his hands full, and if Khabib tries to stand with Conor, it's going to be...
I think it's exciting time, though, man.
Yeah.
Super exciting.
Well, now, let me ask you, though. Is your money on Conor if he fights Khabib?
Yes.
And you wouldn't have said that before this Iaquinta fight, right?
No.
Me neither.
I thought Conor versus Khabib would be a big favorite. Conor versus Tony, Conor being a slight favorite. Now I think Khabib's a slight underdog in both those fights.
That's saying a lot.
Because I think Conor's movement gives Khabib worlds of problems.
Yep.
I think he will get him down, but when Al Iaquinta, who's a monster, stood back up, and then as the rounds went on, Khabib couldn't take him down, and he's shooting from way outside. I'm like, well, Conor's not even going to be in that same fucking area code for you to take down, and it sets you up, expose yourself to the knees, the uppercuts, elbows. I don't know, man. Yeah. The real solution, the real answer is I don't know.
Yeah,
I think Khabib's phenomenal. He's good. What he's specialized in is great.
Yeah.
What Conor specializes in, he's great.
Yeah.
What Tony is probably the more well-rounded of all
together.
Three of them.
I agree.
But he's not as good as a striker as Conor. He's not as good as a grappler as Khabib.
Yep.
But overall, he's better. Mm-hmm. So then you put all that together, you have a fun fucking 3-man tournament.
Yes.
But no one can say they're the lightweight champion of the world right now.
Nobody.
No. Khabib can't say that. He beat the 11th ranked guy in the world on a day notice. That doesn't count.
Very true.
Conor, he beat the one guy, Eddie Alvarez, who actually had a legit belt because he took it from Dos Anjos. He beat him, but then he disappeared.
Yep.
And then Tony Ferguson beat Kevin Lee for an interim title, but Kevin Lee, that didn't even really make sense, so he can't say it.
That's right.
No, the three of them can't say it. They have to fight each other.
100%. 100%. How long is that injury with Tony Ferguson? A year?
He has to have surgery, so...
Taken off the bone.
LCL, yeah, I'm not sure. But the only fight... I've always been on the camp of Conor has to fight, if he wants to fight Floyd to make money, do that. But now, nope. The only fight you can take is Khabib now. You have to fight Khabib after all these antics.
In Russia?
Wherever, in Russia or Dublin.
I can take anywhere. Just give me address.
That's what he wants. Yeah.
What do you want to fight?
Yeah, you have to do it now. There's no other fight in the world anyone wants to see. And you've built the fight up. Now you have to make it happen.
Yeah.
To capitalize on that negative press or positive, you have to do it.
And as a guy in training camp, you would be working with really good wrestlers and learning how to stuff that takedown?
I do my thing. I do what makes me the best guy on the planet.
Yeah, but which means you have to figure out a way to get not get taken down by a guy like
you're going to
Khabib?
get taken down. You wall walk, you crawl up, you're going to get taken down.
So you practice.
You bring in a guy, you can't bring in a freestyle guy. You're going to have to bring in a Sambo guy, a Greco guy, a Judo guy, and you get familiar with positions, but you're going to get taken down, but you work on getting back up.
Okay.
You just ride the storm, and then eventually you knock him out. That'd be the game plan.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting, too, though. He's taken so much time off to Conor.
I know. It's a lot. It's a big problem.
Big problem.
Khabib took a lot of time off, too, though. People forget that.
Yeah, he did. He really did. And champions.
Tony's taken a lot of time off, too.
He has, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Injury and.
Yeah. And then the fallout fight, over a year. So everyone, they're all the same.
Yeah. No, you're right.
They're all the same.
Very, very fucking intriguing.
No one can say, I'm the undisputed champ. No, you're not.
Yep.
Oh, did you fight Tony? Nope. Did you fight Khabib? Nope. Did you fight Conor? Nope. All right, then. No, one of you are. We don't know, though.